Hello, I hope that this message finds you well. This is video number 18 and it's probably going to be the last one. I'm probably going to call this self-care golf. I'm going to be talking about numbing and nourishing our soul. So whilst I've already addressed that it can be really important for our self-care to not be productive, to do nothing, to have some fun, to play, to just unplug, and watching some of your favorite series on the TV can be great self-care. Numbing, however, not so great self-care, and that's essentially avoidance of our emotions, our problems, avoidance of life. And you can use TV to numb. TV is great at numbing. TV numbing would be like channel surfing. It's not energizing. You actually feel probably guilty at the end of it. It doesn't actually give you pleasure. Now that's a sign that you've done some numbing and not giving yourself time to watch your favorite TV show or whatever it is. You can also numb by using a whole range of things. So just a few examples. As I've said, TV, games, social media, sex, drugs, alcohol. So a whole bunch of things can be used as numbing, or if you want to use the word, avoidance. So the flip side of numbing would be to nourish our soul. So that begs the question, what is the soul? I'm not going to attempt to answer that. You probably have a concept of what the soul means to you. It might mean something different to me than to you, but if I say, what do you love to do? What really nourishes you? What brings you to life? What gives your life meaning? The answer to that is probably what's nourishing your soul. So, great self-care would be to look at how we can do more of that in our lives. That could actually raise quite a few big questions, and maybe that might even make it tempting to numb. But I urge you to go there if you haven't gone there already. And maybe that's part of an opportunity that a lot of us have during this COVID-19 pandemic. A bit of time to reflect on our lives and perhaps realizing that there's some things that we can do differently in our lives that's a bit more nourishing for us all. So I've shared a lot about self-care, not even half of what I know, I'm sure, but I wanted to give you an exposure to lots of different aspects of self-care. And I want to end with an analogy that I've gotten from Robin Sharma, which I really love. It's that essentially about making time for self-care. If you say that you don't have time to work on yourself, on your thoughts, on your health, on your life, it's a bit like saying you're too busy to stop for fuel, or gas if you're in America, because you're too busy driving. Eventually it'll catch up to you. So I urge you to make time, stop for fuel regularly. So on that note, sending you lots of love. All the best.